All right, guys, so as requested, I am going to finish up the lecture on writing your comparison contrast analysis in this brief little video. I really only have two more things that I want to talk about. We ended class with my example of the pie paragraph, and just to kind of recap, for your body paragraphs, you have to have all the elements of pie. And remember, your point is your topic sentence where you unite the two films by introducing the trope. Then you provide illustrations or examples from specific movies from your movies specifically and individually. And then you have an explanation where you link the two movies together into looking like something like this. And I believe we went over this in class, but if you want to pause the screen or take a look at this at your leisure, I've color coded it into kind of distinguishing the different parts of this pie paragraph. I have my topic sentence, my illustrations or examples from my movie A, illustrations and examples from movie B, and then here I have my E, where I reunite the films together and kind of analyze the similarities and differences and connect back to that so what in the thesis statement. You're going to have three body paragraphs, three pie paragraphs that correspond with the tropes that you introduce in your introduction. And then after you have those three body paragraphs, all of them should look something like this. You're going to get to the conclusion. And I know that by the time you guys are at your conclusion, you are really just done with the paper, but please give me more than 3 sentences, guys. Okay. I'm not looking for a lot, but for your conclusion, you always want to go back and restate your thesis in different words. Remind your reader of the entire point and the entire goal of your paper. Then I encourage you guys to branch back out to the genre again. You started with the genre, end with the genre, and think about the larger implications. In other words, why do we watch these types of films? Why does the message or the theme presented in the films matter? What are we as readers or viewers supposed to take away from the messages in these films and apply them to our own lives? So, for example, here is the conclusion of the paper with the pie paragraph that I just showed you. Spider-Man Homecoming and Guardians of the Galaxy are two films that have far more in common than their genre and ultimately convey the same message through their use of three common tropes. Each movie uses these archetypes in a distinctive creative way. However, both films establish the same theme by their conclusion. This theme could also be applied to many other films of the superhero genre. The subject of finding strength and overcoming hardship not only makes for a good narrative, but can be applied to the lives of everyone and anyone, inspire them to persevere in the face of adversity. So there we have it. That is a simple, short, sweet conclusion paragraph where I've restated my thesis in different words. Hold on, let me show you. I've restated my thesis in different words. All of that there. And then, I don't know, I think that this is kind of a vague and redundant, but it's effective, I suppose. And then finally, she talks about the genre again, right? She connects it back to the genre. And then finally, her concluding thought is all about why the theme, the message, the larger implication matters to us as viewers, and what we can make of it in a larger kind of meaningful and impactful way. So she takes it outside of those two movies and applies it to something that we as people can relate to, in a message that's pretty important for all of us to learn. So that's it as far as constructing your comparison and your contrast analysis. I encourage you guys to look at the outline and fill that out. So that's all I have in this video. I'm going to make a video announcement and talk to you guys a little bit more, but that's it in a nutshell. So let me know if you have any questions, and I'll be happy to help you in any way I can.